Yeah, we've been considering playing. We kind of were loose
Okay.
about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as we're
So
definitely
to
fine.
recap, I give inspiration. Be nice. We plan to come back here. Go ahead if you want.
Eeyore is up there. I'm gonna say 1 year with him. Um, Eeyore, you have inspiration. Bardic inspiration.
So 1d8. I've leveled up my ability.
Yeah.
Nice.
Darius, for now you're with the other group. I'm gonna assume everybody at the mansion does this otherwise. All right. And then yeah, Bjor, you can either take the 180 for the javelin or try to get something different.
Oh, past the index.
This guy looked kind of
Yeah.
hard. I mean, this guy it's a tallish human, 5'10", so I guess about slightly above average. Um, Older man, probably in his late 30s. Good shape, slightly round, like fat, but not really, like slightly overweight.
Ooh,
Um,
he's also smoking a pipe. Show off what you got. Yeah, show off your pipe.
He's got a big beard. He's mostly bald. He's pretty hard in terms of overall, and he's not a guy that you would fuck with. Well, a typical person would.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Maybe a minute.
Yeah, he's tougher than any of the guys you fought with in the bar.
Yeah, it makes sense. Most Smiths are usually like, yeah, pretty tough. You know, having to hammer in metal all day for years.
Yeah.
At the very least, challenge him to an arm wrestling match.
Yeah, I mean,
That it would be really cool. I actually like that idea. It's also a funny reference to another game that I don't think anybody has played.
Insult sword fighting. Yes. No.
yeah, but I've got to have something that he'll want. Like, you know, if it's a bet, I have to bet something. He's
Yes.
got to bet something.
And you have to
What
bet
that's
something of similar value,
Go on.
like betting your musket or something. But that's actually more. The musket's better value than the javelin.
Bet the pipe. Bet your precious, precious pipe.
Pipe is close, but not quite there.
So I'm thinking like the long sword, but
Yeah, that's similar value.
yeah, I'll bet the musket. Fuck it.
Really? Okay, that's worth way more than
Yeah,
anything
like
else.
400 some odd
Yeah.
more. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't want to part with anything else, and that's like statistically wise, that's like a weapon I'm least proficient in regards to stats because he uses dex.
Yeah. Okay.
Down
I
with the heavy
like that.
crossbow. How much is the heavy crossbow for?
A regular heavy crossbow, it's like 25 gold, maybe.
Okay, well, musket it is.
Yeah, the musket. It's either the musket or the longsword +1. That's or your silver greatsword, which would be a crazy thing for you to do. You
I
get
would.
to be
I
very
wouldn't. No, I would not give up. I would-
Okay, well, he accepts your offer because that's pretty easy to make. He's actually kind of surprised, like, oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
And are you doing that? You're doing arm wrestling?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna have to do competing bouts of strength.
Yeah. Well. All right. Since is there anything else like that he can put up that will like match the 500 gold that I'm putting?
Couple of
Let me look
silver
at-
bullets, maybe?
Yeah, because if I win, I'll need bullets. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. He says he'll make you. Let me look at the prices of the bullets really quick. So back to the sheet. They cost 45 copper piece each. Okay. So that would be 4.5 gold pieces for 10.
Yeah, because he's going to be short 220 gold if I subtract, what was it, 500?
How about he'll make him blitz +1? Better.
Okay.
And he'll make you 10 bullets +1 plus the javelin.
Deal.
Okay. And let's then say, I'm trying to think about his strength. What's your strength is 18. All right. I'm gonna roll a number, a secret number. No, I'm gonna roll it as active. Let's see what it is. So let's do it this way. Okay.
What the hell are all the D4s about?
I was just thinking something. It's like trying to think about how much strength he has.
Oh no, D5.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have a certain amount of strength. And you're gonna have a certain amount of strength, and we're doing different checks here. We're gonna be doing strength and constitution checks because it's how much like stamina you have,
Yeah,
as
it's
well
like
as how much
endurance.
strength you have. It's a
Yeah.
combination of both. And you're gonna be doing raw checks. These aren't saves; they're competitive checks. So we're gonna do 2 of each. Take the highest. So just advantage. Let's just do it that way. Each person is making 2 checks of strength and 2 checks of constitution. The highest of each go against each other. And then I average the numbers and compare them to each other. See who wins.
All right.
So essentially just roll your strength twice, which you do. All right. And like constitution, which you already did. It already does it automatically.
Yeah.
So 12 and 12, 8 and 19. So you got
You can,
Unfortunately,
but
strength.
before you say something, you can
Yeah,
still
you
use
can
your
use.
inspiration.
Yeah, yep, you can use for inspiration, which is a D8.
Okay.
You have to tell me what you're using it on. Probably the strength. I don't know I don't
Yeah.
know why you'd use it on anything else.
Yeah, I'll add a D8 to the
Yep.
strength roll. First one.
Yeah.
Said taking the higher number.
Yeah. You got a 12 strength score and a 19 con score. Is what we're running with for you right now.
Okay. Yeah, D8.
88.
Nice.
Yeah.
You.
Called it.
Woo.
Called it.
Those are great rolls. You're probably gonna get this. Let's see. So he has slightly less strength. Wow, he got close.
Damn.
And he has better constitution than you.
You did have him roll twice, right?
You're right. I should do it twice. I forgot about that. That does not change anything there. And constitution.
Ooh. Impressive.
All right, so you won the strength roll. He won the con roll. I'm gonna have to. But I have to add that numbers and compare them all together. So you got a 39 total, and he got 21 plus an 18. Of course, that's a 39. Jeez, that's
Okay,
unlikely.
50-50 roll then.
We're just like deadlocked, just like struggling.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna let you do the roll. You can roll anything because they're all divisible by 2.
It's my
Anything
dick.
you want, and then the higher half wins in your favor. Or actually, no, it's your call.
Yeah.
The higher or lower half.
Is this the thing you can use as inspiration to reroll or not?
Yeah, you can use your character inspiration. To do
Yeah,
that. You don't have any part of
character
inspiration.
inspiration. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I didn't use that in the kitchen.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you did. You did use it. You don't have any more at the moment. So this is all down to your call here. You have to,
All right.
Before you roll, you have to say high or low, as far as the high half or the low half, and then whatever you decide to roll. I don't care.
Oh, we might lose a musket.
Yep.
Wait, so okay.
So I'm
I'm
letting you choose whatever
Rolling a
die you want.
d20.
Okay.
I'm rolling a d20, and I
Yep.
call high or low.
Yep, and that's either 11 or higher, or 1 through 10. I think, yeah, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13. That's still, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Sounds right.
There's no 0. Yeah.
And you call high
All
or
right,
low?
I'll,
You have to call high, but yeah, higher.
that's pretty good rolls. High.
Oh!
No!
Oh,
I like, Bior, you
That's-
fool! You lost everything, you idiot.
yes. You do not have a musket.
Oh,
But I heavily, heavily love that you did this at all. So you get an
Yeah.
inspiration.
after that, yes.
Yes, after that. I love that you did that in the first place. That is awesome.
Wow.
He is pleased he's going to be able to use this to do some reverse engineering. He's never really messed around with a firearm before.
Mm.
Well,
He pats you on the back and says, well, the good news is, maybe I can mess with this and sell it to you back later at a higher cost. And he laughs off and he walks back.
I joined into the laughter and like realized, oh, I'm hurting Bior's feelings. I was like, oh.
Yes.
yeah, I just
Still,
huff
that's
and just walk out of the swimming.
I
Yeah.
kind of feel bad for Bior. So, I'm going to offer my musket for him to double down to see if he'd be willing
Oh, God.
Oh,
to try again.
I mean, he's already
He's
got
a
what he
manly
wanted. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, did he get what he wanted? Oh, I thought he lost
No.
like his musket and the thing he
he
wanted.
did not get the javelin or the bullets. No, he just lost his musket. It
Yeah,
was just purely a bet.
I meant the
Oh, well
Smith
then,
got
yeah.
what he wanted. He's got.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. Yeah, he doesn't care about getting another musket. I mean, it would be valuable to him, but not in the same way. It's not a big enough bet anymore.
Okay.
Do it. We have to live with the consequences.
Well,
This
that's
is
right.
what
But
But I
adds
mean,
to it.
Yeah.
if you wanted to give Bior the musket, that would be fine. But
I mean, honestly, I have a pistol, and it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just higher damage, but two-handed.
Okay, off to the woods. Okay.
But yeah, there you go.
Other characters. You know.
So that's up to you. All right, then where are you guys heading off to next?
Lake?
Yeah, are you heading to the lake? Is that where you guys want to go?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm asking Lucian. So like, we're hunting werewolves, right? What kind of weapons should we be concerned about catching werewolfism or whatever it's called? I mean, what should we do?
I tell him,
Lycanthropy?
Yeah.
don't get bit
Hmm.
Yeah.
and shoot him with silver, and
Yeah.
we should be good.
Don't get
Yeah.
bit. I'll write down. Don't get bit. Okay. Don't get bit.
I give her a thumbs up and I head out.
Recent experience lead me to ask, are they cool with fire or ice?
I would have to, check. I don't know. I'm checking their stats. And then I'm going to have to let you do a check.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking Lucia.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Then Lucian, do a
Intelligence?
survival or nature check. Or,
Do I get the
Yeah, just-
bonus, like the advantage on it?
because you're like a monster hunter guy? Yeah, you have that feature. Yep.
Monster
Yep.
Hunter Weekly. Yes, you get the subscription.
Yes.
Survival or
Survival or nature.
my nature shit too. So I'm gonna go with survival.
18 is sufficient. You know that the only thing that they are hurt by, like, magical, like, fire is fine and all that, but they don't take extra damage.
Okay.
And the only, but regular damage, like regular bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, that won't harm them at all. It's like it doesn't seem to hurt them.
Oh, so yeah, guys, if we don't have silver or magic weapon, probably get something.
Yeah, as in you cannot damage them if it is not magical or silvered.
Right.
So a +1 weapon would work, or a silver weapon would work. It has to be one.
Alright,
And
good.
I on that.
Sweet. I got
I
the
asked Cole to let everybody know if someone needs a magic melee weapon, I can loan the +1 sword if anyone is in need.
Well, we got a +1 rapier in play. We got a +1 dagger. We got silver great axe, silver short sword.
Yeah, both my swords are silvered.
Both okay, 2 silver swords.
I just got a silvered rapier, right?
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it's just a silver rapier.
Oh
I think
yeah,
you're right
and
about that. I would
she has the
have
+1
whatever I
dagger.
told you initially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a +1 dagger. That is true. And Darius and Cole are primarily magic dealers, so
Yeah,
you're
I
pretty
think-
much fine.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright.
Only
Let's
thing
go.
would be, yeah, like Cole can also do Shillelagh, which would work as a magical weapon. And
I'm
Darius
actually-
is
yeah.
not tactical melee.
I'm gonna give Bjor the musket because now that I think about it, we're probably gonna want to stay at range against these werewolves. Just so
Yeah.
they don't.
Though if you're not shooting silver bullets, they're again, that's not going to do anything.
Ooh, yeah, we should go
Yeah,
buy
I'll
some
be alright with
because
that.
I only have 20.
Yeah, if you want to, you can
What
do that if you
happened?
want.
What happens if we do get bit? There's like a short grace period, right?
I actually don't know what lycanthropy is like, but I know there is a thing in the appendix.
Or in the base game, how lycanthropy.
Yeah, I'm explicitly looking into it because I know there is a thing about it.
Well, since I actually, in my background, had it, wouldn't I know how it works?
You would. I'm going to let you explain it when I. There we go. I found it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. You could. This is explained mechanically, and you're explaining this in an in-character fashion. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
A humanoid hit by an attack that carries the curse of lycanthropy must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or be cursed. They can embrace the curse or try to resist it. If they embrace it, then they can change into something like a form of some kind. If they don't, then they don't. But they might have the social issues, like things I can say you can have a problem with, like you want to feed or you're feeling aggressive. Or
Like a full moon, maybe.
Yes. But yeah, it's a con save and it's a curse. So curses, things that can lift curses can, like remove curse, can get rid of it.
And that kid does know remove curse, so we should be fine.
And I assume that
Yeah, he does. The priest might. That's something a priest might be able to do. Maybe Cole can.
You said it only affects humans?
Humanoids.
Okay. Do I consider being?
Yes,
Well, I've
you
got
are-
the
you're a
hybrid
humanoid and
nature.
monster. Yes, you're both at the same time.
Yeah.
You can be
humanoid and monstrous.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
Aware.
Where it-
Like a Pokemon.
Bior evolves into Menowolf. Yeah. Which is actually
What
actually a
was
good
your
name
question,
for.
Marcel? You're a little quiet.
Oh, pretty much that. Like, how would a Minotaur werewolf look like?
I don't know. He's already
Yeah.
kind of a silvery minotaur. He would just be maybe more hairy. He'd be more feral. His teeth would be longer. He'd become carnivorous, more so, I guess. I mean, he already is. But my point is that he would be craving it, and that's unbull-like, unbovine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not get anyone turned into a werewolf.
It's
No,
a
no,
bad
that
idea.
could be fun.
Yes, it could be.
There is a certain tempting element to it if we all had the same curse and we're just a party of werewolves now, but no, let's try to avoid it.
You just be, just go full on Twilight and just go werewolves versus vampires.
Alright, well, yeah, I
Move you
think
guys
we're
back to the world map.
ready to go.
Yeah, we're moving out. And before we
Oh yeah, did you want that musket mode? Oh, sorry.
Can I suggest the bio break, guys, at this point?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we already were taking one, but if you need to use the restroom, go right ahead. That's fine. Don't ever worry about
I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. You can start without me again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can go take care of that. We're going to just be traveling for a minute.
Yeah, probably just be checks.
And then, you're out of musket to your inventory if you already did. You did not. I'll add it for you. Because Lucian gave you one.
Okay. I mean, I could use it for other stuff because I don't have silver bullets, but yeah. Better have it,
Yeah.
not need it, kind of thing.
Yes, yes.
Must say the
Right.
session's going fantastic so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stabilize the town and get to werewolf hunt.
Yeah. The range, I think, is 4120. Alright. Musket is added. You have 20 bullets. Got the musket. You're good to go. Alright. So you guys are in Valaki on the western side of it. Let me move you there on the camera. There you go. Lake Baratok is over here to the northwest.
That's a,
They did not say anything specific.
is that
They
a
just said
freshwater
near
lake?
Baratok. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Ooh,
And
might
all the bodies of water here are fresh.
be- okay. We'll be able to refill our water skins on the way and whatnot. And just, yeah, casually.
Yeah, you're about to cross a little bridge.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I'm like talking to Lucian saying, so I assume these werewolves we're hunting are past saving? Yes? If
What was the question? I think you cut out a little bit. You were
Oh,
asking Lucy.
I was asking
Oh, yeah.
Lucian if the werewolves were past saving. It's like if they've gone too long to remove their...
I don't think so.
No, it's a curse that can always be removed, but I mean they're gonna have emotional damage, of course.
Yeah.
But
I also-
yes, it's something that can always be removed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like mentioning I'm a little conflicted about killing people who can't control their condition.
But some of them gave into it purposefully.
Yeah,
You have to remember that some of them would be like, I got it, I don't care. I'm gonna go kill people.
it's like yeah,
Yeah, that's also why I bought or took some of those nets from the loot because I figure there might be some people we can just capture, chain up, and hopefully subdue
Oh, excellent.
if we wanted to bring them back. But
As long as the possibility's open, I guess I'm okay with the plan. Yes, that's good. It's good to know.
because I mean, I don't like monsters, especially werewolves. But if we could save them, try. If not, I'll just shoot them in the head.
Oh well.
Yeah.
You fought this through. Have you fought werewolves before?
I used to be a werewolf.
Oh wow. Then you should be extra. I'm like, yeah. Give a bit of a pause by that. It's like, oh well, yes.
Yeah.
I guess you're.
Dropping that bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
No biggie.
But yeah.
Because it's extra
Kinda-
reason why we should probably try to save maybe some.
Yes.
But yeah.
Alright, let's say you guys you're moving along the road to the west.
Do you want
come
to?
to this bridge area that crosses over, and then you hit an intersection.
Do you want to? Do you want to talk about it? It's like-
No. Nah, I don't. And he just keeps walking.
Yeah, for you, it's heavily traumatic. You get a lot of terrible things.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring 4 arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby. You can still read it as you walk past. If you were to like line it up and like put it in the right position, it would say Kresk and Solenska Pass to the southwest, Lake Baratok to the northwest, Malaki and Ravenloft to the northeast, and Berez to the southeast. which you recognize some of those names. Like Perez is a place that you guys have a target. That's your U. That's or that's down here, this green circle. And then there's the further down is that temple. Those two green circles.
Oh yeah. Do we have any
So, yeah.
like landmarks we might want to explore on the way? Any places of
Not
possible interest?
really. I mean, there's a path through a forest, and there's the main road. It goes toward Lake Veritok. You wouldn't know about this. I don't know what even that is. I think it's a tower. But at the lake, and then there's the surrounding forest area and a large hill here.
So this is the lake we were informed about. Them
Yes.
Coming from.
Yes.
I would suggest take the road there.
Yeah, and here is a cave. That's not just another black
Oh,
splotch. It's a thing.
I think that might be what we're looking for.
Yeah.
It could be. Let me roll a thing really quick.
Let's go
This
spelunking
one
in a
actually
cave.
rolled a six.
Spelunking? That's cave diving, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right, we're gonna roll a d20 in secret. See what happens. Okay. Nothing. All right. What direction do you guys go? Do you go through the forest or along the road?
I think we'll take
the
that
road-
path.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
And the northwestern path.
Yeah.
Okay, so through the forest. Alrighty. Give me just a second. I dropped something on the floor.
Into the woods. Oh, the forest is in the shape of a love heart. Oh, it's adorable.
I can't reach it. Doesn't matter. Not important. All right. Then need to roll another check. This one's gonna be a smaller guy.
Ooh, okay.
Wow, you got lucky.
Yeah, should we be keeping alert, like looking around us, so we're not catched by surprise?
I mean, yeah, I figured. I gotta remember to do that. But like, yeah, your party order, your traveling speed, that kind of thing. I always just assume you're moving at a normal speed, not being particularly stealthy or particularly quick, just average.
Pretty cash.
Yeah, you got a cart that's being pulled by a horse and an extra horse, which I always assume one is riding because that's what we were doing last time.
Yeah.
Unless things change, then I assume the same standard is maintained.
Still got
Yeah.
degree of animal handling on me, so yeah.
Okay, then you actually make it through the path relatively unscathed. I mean, you're walking along; it's bumpy. You hear howls. You hear crows. Maybe a brief drizzle passes by. It's always bleak and cloudy and miserable here, as always. Forever overcast. Yeah, maybe a rabbit runs by over the road, but it's soon captured by a fox.
Is this like in the middle of summer right now? It's like we're missing out on some
Yep.
great weather.
Yep. You actually, you guys come across another intersection over here, and as you're passing through it, you see a lake on your right, and you see a tower here.
Tower.
Yep.
We have to check it out.
We have to. It's
Yeah,
a rule. It's a rule. We
it's
have to.
a tall, dilapidated tower.
Hello.
I mean,
Hello.
hello.
Okay. Guess we approach the tower then. Let's do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know where these werewolves are, right? So they might be in there.
Yeah, get a high perspective over the lake. Do a perception check. See if there's any signs of werewolves.
I am doing a perception check specifically to see any insignia, flags, or whatever else on the tower.
like we're just moving up here cautiously and observing them, right?
Yeah.
We're not going in there.
Yeah, I think you're standing outside the tower and looking at it. You
Looking for like any type of movement.
no, you don't see any. You see one thing that's kind of unusual, I guess, is there's a wagon out front with just a wagon with a blue covering, like a blue roof.
Like an old one or like recent?
Yeah, I'm reading this. Under layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes over a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep out."
Never mind about that survival. Apparently, I don't think I passed the check.
No, whatever it was.
It was to see if anyone had recently travelled through or in or out. But
No, you don't see any footprints.
Any light? I assume not. What time is it now, by the way?
Say from you're traveling, how far? Like, look,
Midday?
it was 3 miles. You've gone 3 miles. It's probably, I mean, after all your shopping and everything, yeah, it's like noon, maybe 1 p.m. at the latest.
Okay. Hmm.
Does it sound like there's anyone in this cart thing?
No, I mean, it depends on how close you are. You're not seeing any movement. You're not hearing anything outright.
well, the sign says.
I just walk up to the tower.
Yeah, it's
I
like
just
the sign says keep out, but
I can't even read, so
this is go.
Let's cautiously approach.
Okay, you guys have a handout now. Called Esmeralda. Shouldn't be her name, but whatever. Esmeralda's magic wagon.
And I constantly have to ask: Does the prophecy or whatever we receive from that prophet lady mention a tower in any way?
Let me go back and look what the prophecy mentioned.
Not unless it's
No, it mentioned the temple.
Mountain, a pile of gold.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Nonetheless, let's explore.
yeah. We'll just go on the tower. Said not to enter it, so I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, specifically that was on the wagon. But the
Yeah.
tower. Let me look.
Just enter and see a bunch of werewolves playing cards. Like, look at us.
Nice. The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is a word, Khazan.
Feast was done.
Khazan.
I say Kazan. Who's that?
Investigate the door to see if there's any like sneaky way of opening it, like thieves' way.
No, there's nothing. It's a solid
Oh.
thing of iron. Yep.
I asked
If this is magical, it's probably is of nature.
Yeah, I asked the wizard. This looks vaguely vague. Is there anything magical about it?
Give me 10 minutes and I can tell you. Well, we can make it more expedient if you'd like.
Yeah, we could wait 10 minutes. 10 minutes later.
Yeah, then spin the propellers.
All right, there's another handout for what the door looks like. Does anybody touch the door or anything, or are we just all looking at it right now?
I mean, I was examining it for ways of opening it, but
Yeah, I think you get to touch it.
Oh yeah, that looks hella magic.
Okay, do a DC 15. No, why did I say that? Do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You do pass it.
Nice.
Just, you do.
Just barely.
You then I need to roll this. Okay. You take 13 lightning damage as a bolt of lightning seemingly comes out of nowhere, hits the tower, and drapes over the entire tower, briefly electrifying it and striking you,
I like.
sending you jolting back.
It hurt me. I like, yeah, get knocked on my ass. Like, son of a.
What did you detect? A lizard? Was it some sort of lightning?
I suspect it's going to be evocation magic.
Well, shit.
Yeah, and now if anybody tries to approach the tower, there's still like an electrical charge in the air, and one could assume that it's still dangerous.
About having access to dispel magic now.
Yeah, somebody did say that.
Yeah, someone did say dispel magic.
I think that was one.
Yeah. I don't know if they switched to that when they rested. I don't know. But yeah, that is a technical option.
I'm just saying, because Darius does not have dispel magic. Sadly,
No.
I was greedy. I wanted to fly.
What is that for? One?
I'm using the healer kit on myself.
Ah, okay.
So.
All right.
Are you gonna dispel?
You took 13 damage. Yeah.
Oh.
Retcon that I wrote down, animate that instead. Say that I just inscribe fireball from the scroll.
Sure.
That's
It makes more sense that
yeah.
you would prioritize fireball given your evocation focus. So yes, you can.
Yeah. It just kind of.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
So that would have cost. That's still the same amount of money. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to
75.
use dispel magic?
Yeah, they're asking if you can use dispel magic on the.
Lightning
I don't know if it's on a door or the lightning
Okay.
itself. I'm not sure. If
I will use the ability. Is it what level spell is on the door?
You don't know.
I mean, I don't know,
Yes,
but
yes.
to use dispel magic, I have to make a roll if it's higher than the level.
Yeah,
I
let me
use.
check. Let me check. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay. 1 second. There's a complicating factor in play.
So as long as it's above the level 3 spell, I have to roll for it. So.
Oh well, no. No matter what you do, nothing happens. Seems to be some sort of anti-magic field surrounding the tower.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Anti-magic on a door made of magical energy that hurt me just a second ago.
It's anti-magic from you, from anybody that's not whoever lives in this tower.
But not the object that is. Okay. Did
No, I mean it's like a field emanating out from it that prevents any more magic from affecting it. but it itself is magical. Yes. In other words, you need like a command word or something to open the door.
I see. Did I waste a spell slot or not?
You wouldn't have known it until you tried casting a spell. So whoever did cast a spell first, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you
Like
didn't waste it. Like we just put out.
We know now.
Yeah.
now we
Yeah.
know.
So yeah, I share with the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
seems to be an
You-
anti-magic field around here. This is
Yeah. There's no affecting it. Detecting magic would only detect that there's an anti-magic field.
yeah.
I grab my
det-
musket and I fire into the air and yell, "Hello!"
Okay.
Just to be clear, I assume I sense evocation and abjuration. Does that sound about right? Basically, I'm asking, is there anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got an overwhelming adjuration here, and I guess a tinge of the evocation from the lightning, but very overwhelmingly adjuration from the anti-magic field. And you also feel, as soon as you cast that, you feel it start to seep into you and sap your ability to maintain that spell.
Oh, okay.
It's very powerful. Like, anti-magic field is a level 8 spell normally. It's strong as hell.
Cool. Okay, just a wild guess here. Kazan? Is that the magic word?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Can I say the magic or the word on the door out loud?
What?
There
was-
no.
There's like a-
I mean, it's saying the word doesn't outright do anything. Not itself, no.
Do I know if it's in common or another language?
Let me look into that specifically. I think it's a name of someone. I think it's the name of somebody who lives there.
Whose place is this again?
I don't think we know.
No, we don't.
Kinda.
But we had reports about werewolf attacks at the lake, right?
Yes, this is called Lake Baratok. Baratok. Or Baratok. Alright,
That's a lot.
so yeah. But remember that there's this symbol on the front of the door with the stick figures.
Yeah, I've been like looking at it, and I think I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna get as close as I can to the door, like without getting shocked.
Okay? So you have to be,
And then-
10 feet-ish away. So,
And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna.
Oh
And then I'm
yeah.
gonna start like I'm moving my hands. Like I'm gonna. Like the top one, the 12 o'clock position. Like I'll say that's 1, and then you go clockwise 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
I'm gonna do the
The,
lines in the order.
11 o'clock to
like
6
I-
o'clock.
Like I start with 8, and then I go down 5, 1, and so on and so forth.
okay. Let me make sure that the sequence is correct.
Until I end at figure 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I must have missed something because I did not hear anything about a clock riddle or something.
Remember that I give a handout of a tower. of the
Oh,
door.
that's what you're talking
Um,
about.
Simple.
Yeah, and there's like lines that determine that
Yeah.
point to stick figures, and then like
And if that doesn't
stances.
Oh.
if that doesn't work, instead of starting at position 8, I'm going to start at position 3.
It doesn't matter as long
At
as
eight.
you do the sequence in either order, but you go in the correct order in the sense of like from one to the other to the other. At either end, it's fine, and you succeed. That's very good job. You actually figured that out very quickly. I'm impressed.
You solved
Yeah.
the door puzzle.
Yeah,
did-
that was impressive.
I just saw the symbols and I was like, how looks like human hands, like doing like different.
Yeah.
Macarena.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time,
Yeah,
could you figure
it's-
that
it-
out? Next time, could you figure out that before I get my ass shocked? It's like, it's okay.
Yes.
Can you increase my intelligence?
I can actually. I can. I have enhanced ability. So yeah.
And yeah, when the door opens, the electricity disappears. The shocking effect goes away. It's very good that you got the order in the right way. It would have been very bad if you hadn't.
Well, I guess let's head on in. We did all this.
Yeah, I can actually tell you what would have happened if you hadn't done it, because it doesn't happen any other way. A dragon would have showed up.
Oh,
So
jeez.
that's
Oh fuck!
Holy shit!
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
let's rummage through the stuff.
that sucks. I figured it out.
yeah,
I know, right?
That and
Yeah.
all that XP and possible death.
Man,
Yeah, but yeah, you're gonna get a lot of credit just for getting it done, especially so well. I would have given you inspiration if you didn't already have it, so you just get a thumbs up.
Good job.
giveaway point.
Yeah. Alright, let's move over to the tower.
Biased against dyslexia. Can't give us handouts. Go on. So.
I'm just moving you guys around.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get to
This
into the
looks like
tower.
the mansion. I know.
Yeah, I know. It's just towers all the way on the end of the thing. You can't do this in any more efficient way,
Ooh,
which
switch.
is irritating. There we go. There we are.
I know exactly what you mean. I hate that.
Yeah, I really, really wish that you could scroll it all at once, but you cannot. So let's give you guys tokens. Bam.
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 Like Elsa.
Bam.
Bam.
I don't know why Lucian is bigger than everybody else, but he is.
Lucian, you're huge.
Roll. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Alright, so Cole, you'd be in front because you were the one that solved that. One is behind you, Darius is beside one, and Lucian, you're actually in the back. As far as how everybody was when the door opened. And let me make sure the door is open.
Fire breath.
Alright.
And a fireball comes hurtling towards us.
Yeah, I see this, what appears to be squiggly line here, and pointed out saying, maybe we should be careful of magic traps? Perhaps. It seems like someone doesn't want us here.
Yeah, and they're obviously a powerful magic user. It seems
Yeah.
putting that stuff together for you because everybody here is intelligent to figure that out. When you open the door, you're entering into a vestibule, and you see a curtain in front of you that covers the entire entranceway. Some steps beyond. Yeah. And,
I figure we're about to enter a puzzled area, so I'm going to start the ritual for comprehend languages in case there's anything I need reading.
I like that. All right. So that would be going into this room.
There's not going to be a lot of magic to be done inside.
All right. I'm gonna move people. Does everybody enter? That's important.
Sure.
Yeah, Lucian's gonna pull
Yeah.
out his shield.
I don't know if we
Cool.
want to
Entrance.
brace.
Ah,
Are we able to put, say, the cart against the doors so it can't close on us potentially?
It didn't open like that way exactly. It kind of slid.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Assuming the anti-magic field is still in effect.
Mhm.
Yeah, the anti-magic field is still in effect, but the other ones are not. The lightning effect is not.
Yeah, I cast the cantrip light just to see if the magic is working.
It comes into existence briefly and then just fizzles out like a splatter. It's kind of like a light dying, and it just
Yeah.
poofs away.
Yeah, definitely not working, guys.
What happens to my familiar if he tries to come close to the...
As soon as it gets within like 5 feet of the tower, it poofs out of existence, or at least it first vocalizes this to you or
Yeah,
communicates that it's.
I figured.
Because I'm not going to be mean to you.
Well, then you're just going to stay here for a while.
Yeah. You could also-
to the astral plane.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to suggest that you could do that. All right. It happily and obediently poofs out, in a good way, to the astral plane.
In a good way.
Able to use later on. Yeah, in a good way. Not in a way that you'd have to cast it again, which would be more nice. All right.
Every time he's banished,
So-
he just screams in torturous pain. As he...
Yep. All right. The flagstone floor is strewn with debris, and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole and the rotted wooded ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
What about these boxes next to me?
That are just some crates. Yeah, they're just few old crates.
They're empty. They don't have anything inside.
I don't think they are all empty. Yes.
Okay.
So there's like
Maybe-
some statues and some.
Yeah, there's some 4 tall clay statues.
I guess I'll
Maybe
go
these statues animate and then they pull the chains.
Sure.
Jeez, Stu, you're just crazy on fire.
I mean,
I have a creative brain. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what their role is. If anybody steps on the platform, they operate all the chains themselves. They each have to be pulling it in turn. Otherwise, it moves at it can't move entirely, and it's also kind of like a jerky motion. Also, only one person, 2 small people can only be on at the same time, but we have no small people, so
So
who is going on the platform?
I mean,
I mean,
Oh, okay. Bjorn volunteered before I did, so by all means.
Okay, Bjor will be going first. See how long
Yeah.
it takes.
I give Bjorn an inspiration in case he needs it.
Checking. Okay, so it would take 4 rounds, so 24 seconds. All right, you make it up to the 2nd floor, and you don't really have any problem there. But actually, I mean, you're on the platform. You're seeing it. You're still on the platform, unless you say otherwise. It keeps going up. It does
Okay.
not stop.
Yeah, nothing out here, so just keep going.
Okay. And then the 3rd floor, 24 seconds later from that. So we're about 56 seconds. With that, just about as he reaches the 3rd floor, the door from before the tower starts to close.
Yeah, called it. I just say called it. Totally called it.
And does anybody make any dashes or anything trying to get out?
No, I just say called it.
nah, I'm just gonna watch it close.
Okay.
Oh no. Stop.
Alrighty then.
No.
Okay, then another series of seconds pass, and Yor reaches the top. He is.
How are you doing up there, Bjorn?
Oh my god!
There's so much treasure.
Agony!
All
Run
right,
away!
I'll read the fourth floor for you. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform.
Attack the suit of armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move this suit of armor in front of this window right here.
Okay. Strength check. You move it 5 feet to the side. Let me leave that for you.
Has the lift fin gone to the bottom floor again?
Yeah. Immediately, as soon as he steps off of it, the golems feel that, like they sense it, and then they lower it back down. It lowers much quicker, but not like all on a free fall. So if anybody wants to come up, they'd be next.
I mean, I want to ask Bior if he's like okay first. It's like, are you dead? You want us to come up? Is it safe to come up? I should mean.
Probably wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I just kind of ignore them and I start
20,
rummaging around.
40, 60 feet up. If you yell, they'd be able to hear you.
Okay.
I'll just step on.
Oh yeah, you can go if you
Then-
want. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever wants to, yeah.
Damn.
You don't find anything of interest yet. For sake of consistency, who is everybody that wants to go up? Does everybody want to go up, or
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if
Yeah.
if a fight doesn't start erupting, let's just move on.
okay? Then I'll do that. I'll just move everybody up. Makes it easier for me.
30 minutes later, everyone's here.
It takes some time, but everybody makes it. All right.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you didn't find anything with your investigation.
So, is it my imagination, or did the tower just become bigger as we went up?
Nope.
No, it did slightly. Yeah, the top floor is the top floor is wider than all the others, but the others were all the same.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I
just
see.
kind of flares out toward the.
Flares up, right.
Yeah, I guess the actual keep. Yeah.
So
On this desk, are there any papers that catch our attention? Like, you described the creature compass. Does it even look like he used this desk for writing?
Okay. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Let me look at something. It's important.
I assume there's a way back down from that lift, right?
Remember, it automatically goes back down.
No, it's like,
Um,
are we able to like
other floor?
slide down the chains or whatever else?
I was gonna say, so how are we gonna get back down?
I mean, I've got Featherfall if we really need it.
Let me just double check that. I want to make sure if it actually goes back down automatically. But you're still all going to be up here. I'm just making sure something.
40 feet down. That's a long drop.
Not for some people. Looking at Cole.
Okay. It only goes up and down based
What?
on commands to the golems, and they listen to you guys because you are in the tower.
Yeah. Wait, were you going to say something, Cole?
Oh no!
Oh.
After you said that, like I just looked at you like, what?
You do not find anything on the desk. No.
Oh.
Yeah, there's still the chest there at the foot of the bed.
So you know, probably not whatever wizard put up this area. I assume
Mm.
they tend to have more good books, you know.
More books. This could just be a safe house, or
With a
Something like
magic
that.
lightning bolt protecting it.
yeah. This is more of a fortress than a sanctuary, I guess.
I'm gonna just start the oven, just cause.
Yeah.
Make it a little more roomy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out whatever's on this table.
Just sit down on the bed, swinging my legs a little. So
Yeah, there's nothing on the table other than some writing implements, blank parchment, a quill, ink, that sort of stuff. Nothing else.
This little table right here.
I don't think that's of anything else of importance either. No. No.
Wow, maybe the other rooms had something.
no.
Yeah, did anybody look in the chest yet? Or no?
Yeah, let's see what the chest is about.
Ooh, a chest.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say you do. All you see in it, I'm gonna read this part. It smells like lavender, which is strange. When you open it, you see a head, a human head. It has been preserved in some way, though. Like embalmed or just it isn't completely decayed. It's not a skeleton.
Taxidermied.
It's not a skull.
I think that would cause me to kind of like jump back, and then like I let go of the lid and it slammed shut. And then like I look at everybody and I was like, "There's a human head in here."
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna check it out. What? Just whose head is it?
Yeah, it's a man's head.
Interesting place.
Yeah, does it look any way familiar?
No,
Oh.
no,
Is it like recently decayed or?
no.
Oh,
And not to mention, it's like I said, it's been preserved in some way, like magical embalming oils or something.
Mm.
oh.
It's
This is weird. I guess we should check out these other floors then.
it makes a lot of sense. Is there any way this tower is even higher? Like, is there a way to get to the battlements on top or something?
I mean, maybe with like a feat of great acrobatics, yes, but as far as you know, from like for your judgment outside, and then think about how far you travel, this seems like the very top.
Right. As high as anyone's intended to get on this tower. Again.
Yeah.
I tell Cole to check the chest to see if it's magical.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Anyone want to check the checks? So,
I'm gonna look towards her and say, "I can't see magic."
And I'm like, well, you cast magic. What?
But I already opened it, so if it's trapped.
yeah.
oops.
Most of the
yeah, it's not trapped.
a lot of the reason to have a magic chest is to keep people out of it or to booby trap it, and
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking that maybe the chest itself is preserving the head.
oh, you think
Yeah.
it's like a refrigerator, a time zone sort of thing, time containment, yeah. No, that makes sense. That's an intelligent enough thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Good news for necromancy.
Is it an ice box?
Is it?
Put beer in there.
It's like a time-stopping, dimensional crate. Yeah,
Just
sure.
to be clear, it's like a decrepit head, right? Like it's not talking or trying to talk to us right now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. It's for right now, it is just a head that it has been fairly well, prevented from decaying.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we-
preserved.
I'll try talking to the head. Hello, my name's One. What's yours?
Oh, no response of any kind.
Damn it, that always works.
Damn it, yes! I was so hopeful.
Okay. I guess we're
Maybe.
going to carry the head with us. Maybe it has something to
Yeah.
do with a puzzle elsewhere.
I mean, it is kind of strange. I mean, it's in the possession of a powerful, like, wizard. Maybe it's significant in some way.
Yeah.
I mean,
While we're up here, can I look out over the lake to see if I see any signs of these werewolves that we're still hunting?
Oh,
Okay.
good
We
idea.
had the same idea.
Very good.
No. The only thing you don't see any werewolves themselves, but you do see a large hill to the northwest, and you notice maybe like a what's the right word? A cut into that hill that could indicate maybe a cave entrance or something. You can't quite see it very well because it's right on the edge of the forest area too. But I'm gonna have you do a wisdom check and see what you're in, just do an insight check specifically.
you
Okay.
drew it, right? Like mystical insight. Into
This is Lucian checking. But if Cole wants to be checking too, sure, we can do different
Yeah.
things.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
I'm looking
called-
out the window too.
All right, so Lucian, you can do an insight. Your insight doesn't really tell you anything. Cole, I'm gonna have you do. You can do a survival or nature check. Okay.
Whoa.
Then yeah, you do recognize that sort of like I guess geographical configuration is consistent with some sort of maybe den or living space for creatures of some kind, like bears, wolves, those kinds of things. Anything that takes up refuge in hidden areas besides forests,
Okay.
like caves.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you
already know that.
yeah you think there could be a cave there. That's essentially the ultimate point.
I say, yeah, we probably should check that out after we figure out how to get out of it.
Yeah,
How close are we to the water?
I would say
Just tell the statues get us to the ground floor, right?
yeah. You can ask the statues to just it's like you just say down, and then you can just go head down.
Okay.
Well, that's boring.
Let's head to the other levels.
Yeah, as far as how far you are to the water, I would say there is about 50 feet between the tower itself and the water's edge. And then as far as how far down you are, 20, 40, 60. I'm going to say about 80 feet high.
I could make that.
I would like to pick up one of these cooking logs or whatever it is and see if I can shift any of the windows open.
Sure, you can break them. I mean,
I
the
mean-
windows themselves do not open. There are arrow slits and there are windows. The arrow slits have small panes of glass that are meant to be broken if he's going to be using it for combat. The windows are also solid panes. They're,
Solid panes. Okay. I
yeah,
guess
there's no opening the windows unless you want to break them.
unless I want to break them. Okay. I guess we could break them if we absolutely have to, if we need to leave. But otherwise, that's
Yeah, you don't have to leave that way. Remember that you can just
Yeah.
say
I'm just
down
gonna-
and then the elevator will
Well,
go down.
the front door is broken, so
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
the front door is
Floor.
was sealed.
Oh yeah, looking closer at the armor. Is there anything cool about it? Is it valuable or?
Let me look.
It's like all
It's
welded
just
together. All suits of armor tend to be welded together, so it's like useless.
It's a nice piece of armor. If you let's say part of your investigation is like pushing and pulling on it, you recognize that it's somehow all being held together, despite the fact that it's not like actually fastened together everywhere. It feels like it's being held together by some other means,
Mm.
like keeping a humanoid shape.
Cool.
Well, I think we should go.
Yeah.
Let's leave
Let's,
before
let's
that.
head down to the next floor.
Head down. I get it. You have a head.
Let me just make sure that this leaving is not really a thing, like a problem.
Dude, too soon.
All right, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to leave. Scaffolding. On the platform, as you move down, you notice that there's scaffolding. That and there's the door. The door has been broken into, and there's scaffolding that leads down and out.
I mean, you're showing us as if I could see over there, but okay.
All right, I'll make a move you guys over there.
Hmm. Ooh, jeez. Oh, there
Right
you
there.
go. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
But when anybody heads down the platforms, I'm gonna assume that one person goes down first, and that one person is going to be literally one. You notice that the wood, though, that is toward the scaffolding side is pretty flimsy, and you'd have to be careful traversing across it.
Sure, I guess. Nonetheless, I investigate and look around the room to see if there's anything of note.
Actually, this section is incredibly fragile, and you weigh more than the amount. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna make sure you step off the platform onto the wood.
Right.
Is what you're doing.
Well, I want to look around
Do
and
that.
check anything of interest, but sure.
Okay. You did like a that was actually meant to be a perception, so it would be the same score, I think.
Well, I have proficiency in investigation, but not in perception. So.
Oh, okay.
In
Then,
fact,
yeah, the
in fact, I have
investigation check.
expertise in
All you
investigation.
notice, all you notice is that like I said, the wood is very, very flimsy.
Mm.
Any amount of weight that you put on it, especially yourself, it would very likely give way, and then that would send you crashing down. And that wood didn't look much better when you were heading up,
Mm.
so that could be very painful.
Okay, so I determined it's not safe to walk in. Okay, continuing on.
Not for any of you. Okay, then yeah, you head all the way down to the bottom.
I thought there was like 4 levels. What's the second level?
Same thing as the previous level that you were just on, except that there's no attachment to the scaffolding. It's just more wood.
I rolled that
nothing
investigation.
else.
Can I use that investigation to see if it was a illusion?
That would be an art.
It says counter investigation when checking.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I mean, sure, you do try to determine whether it was, and you don't determine that it is.
Okay.
It's not an illusion.
Fine.
It's real, genuine wood. So yeah, you head all the way down to the bottom. You're down there.
Okay.
Darius, or who else wants to head down?
Yeah, pretty, I mean,
I do.
Actually, everybody does. I'll just put everybody down on the ground floor unless they say otherwise.
Yeah, I think we were just standing next to the elevator because we can occupy each other's squares.
Yeah.
Huh.
well, that wasn't very illuminating.
Well,
Not
the
terribly.
door is still shut, correct?
Got the head. I'm trying to think if the door could be opened from the inside.
Maybe he could trace the thing again. Oh, what he'd have to. How to.
Yeah, I do the Macarena in front of the door.
The same way you opened it, sure.
I'm just checking to see if that's gonna work.
This
What
is
level are this, by the way?
What was that, Marcel?
Is there a lower level, by the way?
Not that anything you found.
Okay.
I mean, you said that in character, right? It's like,
Yeah, sure.
I guess we could peek under the lift contraction to see if there's something that would allow us to go further down. Sure. Does it look like in any way this fin can go downwards?
Oh gosh.
I mean, I guess we could try getting on that scaffolding. And,
Yeah,
you can
feather
give us
forward,
feather
Oh,
in case
okay.
we fall.
Yeah, I didn't read this part. Yeah, you can just straight up open the door from this side. I'm
Okay.
dumb.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Essentially, what it was supposed to be is that when you enter using the Macarena, it stays open for 10 minutes, which I did incorrectly, I misunderstood. And then if you leave via from inside, it only stays open for 1 minute to prevent it. That makes it more secure.
Well-
Makes more sense. So anyway, you guys are back outside.
well, we didn't find out what the tower is about, but at least at least we came out ahead.
Yes. Yeah. All you really found was a wizard's tower of an obviously powerful guy.
You guys want to
There's
steal his cart?
yeah, there's still that wagon. The wagon looks out of place. So, like it isn't meant to be here. And so does the scaffolding. It looked newer than the construction of the tower.
Okay. I guess we're looking for the cave now, I guess. Because we...
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be investigating the wagon, or are you just moving on?
I guess we give it a glance on the way out, sure. Why not? I've got expertise.
It is the one that that said keep out, but you can go ahead and do that.
Let me see. Let me see, Bior. Is it worth stealing? Let me have a look here.
Okay. All right. Investigation check. I mean, what you do notice is that the door is trapped. The door that has the sign next to it is trapped with the padlock.
The cart itself is
Um,
padlocked shut.
Yeah.
Okay, I use thieves' tools on the padlock. Actually, I use mage hand to touch it first of all. No, I use mage hand to use thieves' tools to unlock it. There you go.
Okay, to unlock it, yeah, that's fine. You know it's trapped on the inside though. You look through it and you look around. And you're like, oh, this is a tripwire, and I can't disarm this from this side.
Well,
You trip the wire with your hand?
yeah, I was going to suggest that.
Yeah, you can try open the door if that's what you wanted to do.
Sure. I want to open the door and disarm any traps with the mage hand if I can.
Now that would not work. You'd have to open the door to get into it. It's the way it's all situated is that there's a tripwire attached to the door, and if you open the door, a trap will go off.
Oh. Well, I'll stand back
yeah, there's
and
no way to,
I'll stand back and
Yeah.
let the mage hand trigger the trap.
Yeah.
though. Yeah, I mean, this could cause damage to the wagon or
It
whatever.
could possibly, but I mean, could I disarm the trap or?
Better the death to you.
Dang, not from inside it. I'm not from outside it. No.
Okay. Then. Is there a window I can peer in to use my mage hand from within? From without?
Let me look there. Yeah, there was those tombstone-shaped windows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that would work, and I think you can cast Mage Hand through windows. So
Yeah, I just need line of sight to use it. I believe.
Yep. Then I'll let you do that. Then yeah, now it'd be another Thieves' Tool check.
Oh, well, how did I get the thieves' tools through the window? But okay.
Yeah, I mean that's the hard part. How are you gonna unlock it? How are you gonna? Yeah. I didn't think about that.
I just tried to disable the locks from the other side, as if you would. Well, whatever.
Well, I mean, you have to somehow.
You know what?
Actually, you don't need the thieves' tools to do this. I forgot about that. It says that actually, not for specifically disarming the traps. You don't need them. So do a dexterity check
Oh, great.
is the right thing.
What, now I trigger the fin when I said I'm doing it from a distance, but okay. Dexterity check or save?
No, it's like dexterity is in like manipulating your hand in the right way that can do it in a careful fashion, and you do it. You do so. You manage to do so.
Meh.
So you disarm the trap. So you can now open the door.
Ah, that should be. Whew, that took a lot more effort than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it was set up to destroy. As you can see through the window, you see the tripwire, and you see it attached to a flask, and the flask would fall down.
Ooh.
Would go off or whatever.
Guess we
whatever's inside.
recover the flask
What's in
then.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you open the door. You take the flask. It's alchemist fire.
It's like,
So it
You,
can be thrown and burn up.
do you want that, Lucian?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sure. There you go. This looks like it could be handful. I'll check for additional traps, but other than that, I'll look for valuables. Oh, geez, that's some not the greatest rolls.
God, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna copy and paste all this, or I can just start saying it all. There's because you look through the whole thing. There is a wooden trunk covered with claw marks that holds a battle axe. These are normal weapons. A battle axe, a flail, a morning star, a light crossbow, and 10 silvery crossbow bolts.
Ooh.
I'll take the
Um,
bolts.
Yeah.
There is a narrow wardrobe containing 3 sets of fine clothes, 2 sets of traveler's clothes, several pairs of shoes, a harlequin mask, and 3 wigs.
Ooh. Harley Quinn masks.
There is a climber's kit, a disguise kit, a healer's kit, and a poisoner's kit.
Definitely.
Ooh, can I take that poisoner's kit?
That's, work it on amongst yourselves. A lyre with golden strings.
I'll just add healer's kit because I'll.
It's just treasure. It's just meant to be sellable, or you can play it. It's either an instrument or a syllable. Interesting. I don't know what that word is. A sculpted wooden cage containing a chicken and a silver ewer worth 100 gold pieces with 5 chicken eggs in it.
Wow. I can't believe the cart had more treasure than the tower, but okay.
Yeah, they gotta make it worthwhile. That's pretty why you're here. A tiny wooden box containing a deck of tarot cards wrapped in silk.
What the shit, guys? What's going on here?
Yeah, remember that this wagon is different than the tower. It might be someone else's. This may not be associated with the tower explicitly. A set of copper pots and pans worth 50 gold.
I mean, I know we're basically robbing this cart, but there's literally no one around, and hey, I got electrocuted from the door, so I don't care.
3 sets of manacles.
Oh, that's odd.
A shovel.
Ooh, shovels.
Oh, that's also suspicious, right? Some handcuffs and a shovel.
Yeah. A wooden chest containing a gold holy symbol of the Morning Lord, aka Lathander, worth 100 gold. That chest is worth 100 gold. 3 vials of holy water, 3 vials of perfume, 2 vials of antitoxin, a 50-foot coil of hempen rope, a tinderbox, a steel mirror, a sharpened wooden stake, and a spyglass.
Oh my god, this
Which is some
quite the
pretty
haul.
neat shit. Yeah, this sounds like a Monster Hunter's wagon.
It does.
Two spell scrolls, major image and remove curse, which is both are nice. Might want to hold on to one of those and learn them, or use them at a good time.
I was gonna say maybe Darius would want to learn curse since we're going to fight werewolves.
A map of Barovia showing all the locations marked on that they've been.
Is there any evidence of the identity of the owner?
Let me look specifically.
I mean, you could finish with the loot before you do that, but yeah. If you keep giving us items, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, right.
So yes, I can learn remove curse, but that's 150 gold. And like
Yeah, you got all that stuff. Then there's also, lastly, is a chart page from a journal. And this is, wow, it's long. This goes to everybody. Handout, Journal of Rudolf von Richten. And it is long.
Oh, geez.
I could read it if you want.
I like it. Right
I will.
now. Yeah, okay.
I shall read it. For more than 3 decades now, I have undertaken to investigate and expose creatures of darkness to the purifying light of truth and knowledge. Hero, I am called in some circles, sage, and master hunter, I am called in others. That I have survived countless supernatural assaults is seen as a marvel among my peers. My name is spoken with fear and loathing among my foes. In truth, this virtuous calling began as an obsessive effort to destroy a vampire that murdered my child, and it has become, for me, a tedious and bleak career. Even as my life of hunting monsters began, I felt the weight of time on my weary shoulders. Today, I am a man who simply lived too long. Like a regretful lich, I find myself inexorably bound to an existence I sought out of madness and seemingly must now endure from all eternity. Of course, I shall die, but whether I shall ever rest in my grave haunts my idle thoughts and torments me in my dreams. Expect that those who think me a hero will change their minds when they know the whole truth about my life as a hunter of the unnatural. Nevertheless, I must reveal here and now that I have been the indirect yet certain cause of many deaths and the loss of many good friends. Mistake me not. I do not merely feel sorry for myself. Rather, I come to grips with a devastating realization. I now see that I am the object of a baleful Vistani curse. More tragically, the nature of this hex is such that I have not borne the brunt of it. Instead, far worse, those who surround me have fallen victim to it. I have related the tragic story of how my only child, Erasmus, was taken by Vistani and sold to a vampire. I explained how Erasmus was made a minion of the Night Stalker, and how it was my miserable part to free him from that fate at the point of a stake. What I have neglected to illuminate before is how I tracked Erasmus's kidnappers across the land, or how I extracted Erasmus's whereabouts from them. In fact, the Vistani took Erasmus from with my own unwitting permission. They had brought an extremely ill member of their tribe to me one evening and insisted that I treat him. But I was unable to save the young man's life. In fear of the retribution, I begged the Vistani to take anything of mine if only they would withhold their terrifying powers of which I knew nothing. To my lasting astonishment, they chose to surreptitiously take my son in exchange for their loss. By the time I realized what had occurred, they were already an hour gone. Incensed beyond reason, I strapped the body of the young man to my horse and doggedly followed the Vistani caravan through the woods, naively allowing the sun to set before me without seeking shelter from the night. Shortly after darkness fell, I was beset by undead that would have slain me had not their master, a lich, intervened and spared my life for reasons I do not completely understand. He somehow detected me and with his powerful magic took control of a pack of zombies that wandered into the forest. He spoke to me through the mouths of the dead things and placed a magic ward against undead on me, then animated the dead Vistana and bade it to tell me where I could find its people. Unfortunately, I say in hindsight, the plan worked. I found the child stealers, and my unwelcome entourage included a growing horde of voracious undead that could not touch me, thanks to the Lich's ward. When I found the caravan, I threatened to set the zombies on the Vistani unless they returned my dear boy. They replied that he had been sold to the vampire Baron Metis. Something inside me snapped. I released the zombies, and the entire tribe was eaten alive. Yet the story has not ended. Before she died, the leader cursed me, saying, "Live you always among monsters, and see everyone you love die beneath their claws." Even now, so many years later, I can hear her words with painful clarity. A short time later, I found my dear Erasmus made into a vampire. He begged me to end his curse, which I did with a heavy heart. The darkness had torn him from my loving arms forever, and I foolishly believed that the curse had exacted its deadly toll. I wept until an insatiable desire for vengeance filled the bottomless rift in my heart.
Sounds like quite the guy. Friend of
geez.
yours, Lucian?
After like reading that, Lucian's gonna kind of get pretty quiet because he can relate to a lot of what that guy is saying in his journal.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty similar.
Yeah, so this is Rudolf van Richten is the owner of this tower, and obviously very capable magic user. And his tower was raided by whomever this wagon.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, he sounds a lot like you, Lucian. You sure you don't have amnesia or something? Are you sure you're not this exact person?
Yeah.
No, didn't have a son. No vampires, werewolves though.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
sounds like quite an interesting fellow. If we can catch up to him, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he sounds like a
And I start
angry
to
man.
think back to this other man who sort of sounds like a monster hunter that we met in Buffalo.
Yeah, this man, the man you met at the Sin City, would be younger, or at least wouldn't quite match up in terms of age and how much time has passed and all the application. It would be a little.
Baron Metis was the Metis guy before Strahd.
I believe so. I'm not entirely sure. I don't recognize the name even as a GM. I have to look into it.
Oh,
Either way, guys, I think I just remembered. Weren't we meant to ask Rictavio, or whatever his name is, the ring circus leader, whatever he's called? Rictavio.
He said that if you solve the werewolf problem,
As far as I was aware, we were meant to prove to him, as in invite him to watch us work, but okay.
yeah, I can't remember exactly what the deal was. I don't know if you were meant. I think you were meant to find out where the werewolves were, and then you could have asked them. But it did. And if you want to go back and
We can bring proof of the werewolves.
Yeah, I was thinking, is proof
Yeah.
going to be sufficient? Yeah.
yeah,
we-
maybe.
kill
A
one
head's
of
a
them.
head.
Yeah, kill one of them, bring it back to him, then get his help, take on the rest.
Yeah.
Question: does anyone want these holy water? I have 4.
I could
I'll
grab
take
one
it,
of them,
but-
I guess.
If you want it,
It's definitely good for ranged people to have. I agree.
I mean, I've got a +2 to Dex, so it's not as if
Yeah, and it's thrown, so Dex matters.
Yeah.
on mine it has strength as the attack.
That's weird.
Well,
It should be Dex.
Okay.
Yeah, strength is the default, though. That's why it probably is set that way
Okay.
Okay, so
when you're adding any attack.
I'll drag a holy water from
Well,
the item list. Is
hang
that?
I'm gonna go ahead and get the other
Yeah.
horse and saddle it up to this cart.
Settle up, boys. We got a cave to explore.
We got a carry.
We now have a caravan, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there's no horse attached to the wagon.
Well, we have a horse, a spare one.
Yeah, okay, that horse. Yeah, you can have 2 horses on your. Are you taking this wagon?
take both, I think.
Yeah, I think both would work. I mean,
Yeah, that would work. I'm trying to see how big this thing is and see whether that can happen. Let me check.
we have the big, like huge dire horse from the gypsy.
Yeah, I just want to see how. No, this thing is slightly too heavy for one horse.
Hmm.
You have one riding horse and one draft horse. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we need to buy a horse and come back for this wagon fit.
But we can still take all the stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
We.
back.
Yeah, I already got it in the party pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, if no one is against it, I'm gonna take the 10 silvered bolts,
Yeah, 10
the
cents.
climber's kit. I'm gonna take the manacles and the spyglass.
Sure. Yeah, you work out all that loot amongst yourselves. There's a lot there.
I took
and I would wanna
the
shoot it.
the
I'll
healer's
take two of
kit.
the-
Go on if you want.
Go for it.
I took the healer's kit, seeing as that I can use that quite often. And
Makes
I
sense.
guess I take the mannequin mask just for the sake of clown relations.
Yeah, it would make sense. If anybody would take it, it'd be you.
Yeah.
I'll take the poisoner's kit and the holy water and the antitoxin.
Mannequin mask? I meant Harley Quinn mask, yeah.
I agree with that too. So the climber's kit went to Bjor. A disguise kit, I guess you give it to one or sell it. He already had one.
Yeah.
Healer's kit goes to one, and poisoner's kit goes to Lucian. Okay. Anyway,
How much are you taking of the holy water? 'Cause you have 3.
Did you want one?
Nah.
Oh.
so there's 3 vials. So let's say 2 go to Lucian and 1 goes to 1, or however I want to distribute it.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah, if anybody wants one, by any means.
hmm
What should we do with the scrolls? Do they just keep them or do we want to spread them out?
I mean, do you have to
only
be a
people
magic
that-
user? Yeah, surely.
Yeah, you do. You have to be able to cast the spell,
Oh, okay. You have
Yourself. or yeah, I have it work in different ways. Like either you can cast a spell and you can read it and it works,
Yeah.
or you have to cast an Arcana check with a difficulty that's associated with the level of the spell to be able to cast it.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Um,
typical way I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that makes scrolls be able to be used by anybody, but that requires some pretty impressive Arcana work to be able to cast a high level spell.
Yeah, I'll just hold on to these then.
I think it'd be best if you held on to them and make the most amount of sense for you to have them.
You also have a chicken.
Yeah, and whatever an Ewer is, I'm looking that up.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you... What was that, a rubber chicken or something?
That's a
I'm
real
looking that word
chicken.
up.
It's a
Lays
real...
eggs.
I was about to say...
It's a pitcher. It's a pitcher, especially a decorative one with a base, an oval body, and a flaring spout.
I was about to don the clown costume and it's like, with a rubber chicken. Look at me, guys.
And the ewer has the chicken eggs in it. The ewer is so nice it's worth 100 gold.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
That's really nice. Yeah, as I wrote there, it's a sculpted wooden cage holding a chicken and a silver ewer worth 100 gold pieces and with 5 chicken eggs in it. So you got a chicken and you got 5 chicken eggs in it, or in the ewer.
Well, we have a
Those
party
chicken-
mascot
chicken.
now. A chicken. Who would have
Nice.
thought?
Yeah.
We will name him Bernie the chicken.
head off.
Or Cluckers.
Let
Cluckers the chicken.
me. I'm curious about her really quick. This person. Yeah, you saw the handout. You know her name was Esmeralda, but you're not in character. You only know that out of character.
Alright. Are we good to move on? Is everyone
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I assume we're
To the
going
cave.
to the cave, sure. Let's push on. I'm just surprised we found more inside the cart than the tower. Again.
We had in the tower that was ahead.
Yeah.
This is definitely more worth.
I'm gonna ask that guy if we
Okay.
ever see him. What the fuck he?
Think you
I'm gonna
might
move you guys back to the world map.
If we ever see him, which is possible. World map. Wow. Oh my god.
All right.
We're teleporting everywhere. Why is this so? Oh, it was really blurry for a second there.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are at the tower here.
Why is there a dead
So
monster?
we should head to that cave.
Where?
Oh, I'm inside the place where we did our first dungeon. But okay.
And it shouldn't be there. Let me move it back and forth.
Yeah, you know the
landing page.
the glass.
Yeah,
bulb
the
where
death
we
house. I
were-
know.
yeah.
I moved you there briefly. Yeah, I'm moving you to the landing page, and I'm moving you back to
Okay.
Barovia.
Is
There we go.
everyone
Everybody
still?
should be there.
Is everyone still okay to continue playing? Because
Yeah.
has been like.
I am gonna have to go, and with I have to end this by 5 because dinner with family.
Mhm.
So 40 minutes tops.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. So where do you guys go from the tower?
I think we're gonna head to the cave.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if you were gonna head to the cave or you gonna go back for the other guy. It would kind of make more sense to go to the cave since you're so far.
I mean, could we send what's his name? The half-orc guy's familiar to send a message or something.
I don't think you can travel that far, and not. You would have to like write a note or something.
I mean, I have
Because they can't
I
talk.
have quill and paper and a pet mouse, but
It can be assuming that's sufficient,
yeah.
and to convince them.
You can travel far, but you can't like telepathically communicate or whatever with them.
Yeah, it would have to like have a note and gave to him. But again, also the note would have to be convincing enough.
I mean, I'm pretty
get him to come.
persuasive. The only downside is possibly the animal handling would go wrongly. But whatever, so let's push on. I guess if we capture or kill
Yeah,
someone.
familiars are not dumb. They're not like regular animals. They would be able to. They would be able to get to him flawlessly because Darius has been there. They know what the guy looks like. You can communicate all that information. The only problem would be whether the letter would be sufficient to be able to convince him to come here, and whether he'd be able to find it himself.
Okay.
I mean, he
Yeah.
probably would be, but my point is that, yeah, and it would also take time until he showed up later because you're got a many hours head start.
Do you want to send your mouse or not? Your familiar or not? Because I'm happy either way.
I mean,
I can
I mean,
write.
we could-
I can write a persuasive letter. I have pen and quill and whatnot. So
I mean, it's worth a try, right?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to be like getting like evidence of like our combat prowess, I guess. for
Yeah,
them,
you
so that-
need to show that you're capable at least in investigation work. Is what he kind of implied. You need to show that you're capable monster hunters, capable combatants, capable investigators, that kind of thing. So I mean, if you like killed a werewolf and brought back a head, that would be like sufficient,
Yeah.
for example.
Okay.
I
Or
was thinking.
Okay, never
something like
mind.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at this point you wouldn't have sufficient evidence yet. You'd be very close, but not quite there.
Okay. To the cave then.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna move you guys along the road because you're not gonna travel across the lake. All right. So you come to this. All right. You see a weather-worn signpost next to the road. The 3 arms of the sign point along the 3 branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Kresk, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Valaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. The arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, the Wizard of Wines in this direction. Kresk is this, and back to Valaki. You know where that is.
Yeah. Which way is the cave? Over the bridge? Let's go.
Over the bridge and then through the forest.
Yeah, I was
northward.
gonna say we should just follow the lake to the cave. That way we don't
Yeah,
get lost in the forest.
Move.
I
like
mean,
seesaw.
pretty sure the path itself is how we follow the path. Okay.
Well, there's no path to the cave. I don't.
No, there's not.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I was saying. We follow the lake. That way
Oh, I see.
we know where we are.
I mistook what was going on there. By all means, good idea.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do another check.
Yeah, because so far we haven't actually tracked any werewolves. We're just assuming they're going to be in this cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of just blindly walking in the direction of the cave. So
I mean,
okay.
we have good knowledge that they come from this direction.
Mm.
Yeah, you do,
Really?
but yeah, you still don't have like absolutely solid knowledge, no.
Oh yeah,
It could just be.
All right. Let me look. You can go and talk amongst yourself when looking, researching.
Yeah. So like, Lucian,
How
why didn't we track these werewolves yet? I mean, are we sure they're even in this cave? It's like, yeah.
no. I believe Cole did a check earlier. Found that it was a very high chance
Okay.
that there were wolves or something in this cave.
I mean, we know they come from the lake, and it looks like that hole in the ground, the den,
Mm.
more than likely, is the most plausible place they could be in this lake by deduction.
Okay.
Like,
All
we
right.
don't see a bunch of werewolves lounging.
Maybe confirm.
All right, are we gonna do any checks or anything as we move along? Are we doing any stealth checks? Or are we doing perception checks? What are we doing in terms of how you're moving?
I'll definitely be on guard and perceptive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think keeping an eye out is fine.
All right, Bior is not helping.
Didn't
all.
Didn't you say we have
Probably-
advantage on wisdom checks for the food or something?
Wisdom, yes.
Yeah. Perception is wisdom. But
I think it was saving throws. It wasn't ability checks.
Oh.
Yeah, you said saving throws.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, those are different.
Boom, Darius!
Yeah.
Yeah, he nailed it. He fucking nailed it.
Yeah, Darius is extremely perceptive. He hears that as you guys are walking along through the forest, you hear movement of footprints, not footprints, footsteps, like wolf howling, birds flying overhead. In general, you get the feeling that you're being watched. And that you're surrounded in all different directions by different
Yeah.
life forms.
Yeah.
The universal hand sign for we are surrounded in all directions to the party.
Okay,
Yep.
I like see we surrounded by possibly enemies, and like I ask, do werewolves swim? I'm like, if we had to, you know.
Well, remember when they're in their weir form, when they're human, they're not gonna have any problems at all with that. But
Yeah.
Okay, well, Shane, just real quick clarification: do I like hear them in the underbrush, or is it
yeah,
just a way? Oh, okay, so close by.
So I just
Yeah.
readied my silver weapon and hold it.
Yeah, do you point at like a shrub where you think one's at?
Yeah, because I'll shoot at it.
it's in all
Yeah.
directions pretty much, and there are many. They're watching you right now. It doesn't necessarily seem like they're gonna attack you at this moment, but you're definitely being observed at the moment.
Well, that's
You're in their territory.
Well, at least we know we're in the right place.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no.
I just like address them, and I'm like, for those of you who can understand me, you know, for those of you who have not lost your minds from being a werewolf and all, know that we will try to save you. And if you need our help, by all means, come to us and submit yourself to our will. Say this in like a nice
You
way.
don't
Yor
hear-
just nods his head and goes, yes.
Yeah.
You don't hear any response of any kind. No, nothing good, bad, or anything in between.
Well,
Well, I gave him a fair warning. Let's go.
All right. So I'm gonna have
You
you
know what,
reach.
Okay, I just noticed I'm halfway decent at survival myself. Can you just see any tracks or something?
Survival checks. Yeah, do one.
ooh, I actually have.
Unfortunately, you don't.
Um,
Neither does Bior.
Dude,
I have
hey,
Lucian sees
wow.
human footprints occasionally, humanoid footprints. One doesn't see anything.
Yeah, we're just distracted by the sake that we're surrounded right now. It's like... oh, jeez.
Another annoying movement I have to make across the selection screen.
Sure.
You can drag the pages.
You can't. I know you can't right click and move the bookmark thing at the same time.
No, I'm talking about selecting the pages and then just like moving them across.
Yeah, but
You can do that.
that would just be irritating to keep moving them in all different orders, and they have them in a set order right now as a published adventure. So it's like it's bad. It's annoying either way. So I'll just keep it the way it is for the second. I'll think about it otherwise. But we're almost there.
Oh.
There we go. All right.
To be clear, I have equipped my armor from last time you recall I was wearing civilian clothing, so...
Yeah, that is a good thing to do. All right. Let me make sure this area is set up correctly.
Like, fine clothes. Harlequin masks.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. That's probably why this is lagging a little bit. It's because all that light. There's a lot of light here. Just gonna make it chunk up a bit.
Damn it. Should have used...
Okay.
Should have used a ring of animal influence when I did that werewolf talk.
It might have helped, maybe. I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna give you guys tokens again. 1 square is 10 feet, as it says.
Oh, okay.
Kind of weird. I don't know how it's gonna work in combat, but we shall find out.
I was gonna say, combat's gonna.
Combat's gonna suck.
Yeah, depending on how this goes, I might just save combat for next time.
Oh,
This
absolutely.
might go crazy.
I was thinking that myself.
Oh, I see. You can actually make them smaller than that. That's actually what I'll do then.
Ooh.
That makes more sense. Makes it easier to understand. Even though it's 10 foot
Yeah.
for the squares, you can move within them, so that makes it a lot easier.
10 foot for each square, sure.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna put Bior out front, Lucian, and then one like Cole, and then where's Darius? Alright. There you guys are. Right here.
Well, since we're now in a, well, possible werewolf, I'm gonna pull out my sword and shield and right, my gun, sword.
Gun sword.
Okay.
I just saw blood. Should I be seeing nothing right now?
You should be able to see something to the northwest.
Yeah,
There is the light source.
I can see light over here, but it's like nothing.
Yeah.
From I would have thought the
Yeah.
entrance of the cave might have some light, but okay.
Yeah, let me look here in terms of make sure the lighting isn't broken. No, it's fine. It's
Okay.
working.
I'm,
So I'm gonna put you guys right there.
I cast a light spell on my shield, I guess. Like cantrip on my shield.
Okay.
Who is this?
I can give you that. I'll give you light. The light spell is what again? Like 20. I remember the radius.
It's on my list. God, such a terrible.
It is. I just I'll pull it up.
As soon as I was about 20.
20-foot radius with additional 20 feet. So it's like essentially a torch,
Sounds correct.
I think.
Whoa. Okay.
Yes, that is correct. All right. So yeah, you have a torch on you. And I'm gonna give you permission.
Okay. Continuing on. Oh, I can't seem to move the torch though.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to give you permission to do so.
Yeah, you should be able to drag a square over both you and the torch.
Yeah,
And
that's
so-
what I was trying to do. Apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
You can control it now.
There we go. That should be good.
Okay. How are people moving around? What other lighting situations? I'm gonna let you do a little bit of prep work before you move toward the direction.
Ready my sword and silvered rapier and shield with the light spell.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, same.
I just got my quarterstaff out.
Okay, just checking some stuff really quick.
Any buff spells or anything?
Sorry, not my repertoire.
And the same. Like, it's better to cast them now instead of out of combat. But yeah.
Yeah. Just no, I don't have anything. I can make people fly, but don't have that.
Wow.
I could use this armor spell. But I'm not sure if we'll yet.
Yeah, makes sense.
Probably.
I am gonna do Shillelagh,
Okay, all right.
so I can do it all day. I cast it every minute for 24 hours.
He yells shillelagh every. What? Shillelagh?
Okay, I have something to do. I technically made a mistake, but it's really not a big deal. So I will fix it.
I'm thinking.
Anybody moving stealthy? What are we? Our movement wise, what are we doing?
I mean, we have a giant light on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, are you splitting up? Are you like moving around?
Yeah. I could be in the back and let you scout ahead if you.
Like loose formation.
Boop.
together.
Oh, okay. Let me do this first.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh shit! Oh, good thing I didn't move up. I was about to.
I'm gonna move you back. I'm not gonna be mean. I wanted to let you have that choice ahead of time. They're standing there. They seem to already know you were coming, but they don't necessarily see all of you. If anybody wants to stealth beforehand,
And that's
you get one shot.
That's a pretty tight, intelligent formation. I think they have their intelligence about them.
Oh yeah, werewolves are human intelligent.
Yeah, they're
If not
quite
better.
sentient.
That's
That's
All right.
awesome.
All right, Lucian, you got a 17. Let me look at their stuff. Look at their like perception abilities. Yeah, that actually is enough. You are, well, I shouldn't technically say that, but whatever. We're gonna deal with it. You are stealth. Where are you positioning yourself? Because how we're gonna do this is we're gonna have this go to conversation direction. If it pops off, which it almost certainly will, and we're gonna do combat next time. But I just want to get everything all prepped and sexy.
Is that,
I guess I'll wait right here around the corner.
Okay. You
Test-
stealth up to like these rocks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also read the description when we get to that point once everybody's situated. Anybody else doing anything?
yeah, speaking of those
Like
rocks,
that.
I did Arcana to see if there's anything magical, like a trap or something.
No.
Hmm.
No.
No, I'm good back here.
Okay.
Move to here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stealth because there is like way too many light sources.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can go ahead of me. I gave you. Lucian stealth.
Yeah,
I
the
believe.
the only active illuminating source from your side is one light on her shield. Otherwise, there are plenty of lights inside of the cave, though.
Yeah.
Maintaining stealth further in will be pretty much impossible.
Hope it's fucking easy to kill.
Yeah, that's
So-
it. I'm just gonna move. Stand in between like those two rocks.
Okay. Do these guys definitely know at least some of us are here? So I guess I move.
They remember that you were being observed as you were coming here.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I start to
and
negotiate.
they definitely.
I start
seem
to
to-
negotiate with them using the Ring of Animal Influence, and say
Okay.
like,
These ones actual wolves, and these.
Yeah,
ones-
these. That's exactly how it is. Yeah.
Okay,
The ones
so-
in front are actual wolves standing on all fours. The ones at the back are werewolves standing on their hind legs. You know,
Yeah.
werewolf.
Right. Okay.
All right, with everybody positioned, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to be reading the description, and then we're going to do talking. The open jaws. By the way, this whole entrance of this cave looks like a wolf's head. Into the rock. That's why these are like teeth. At least at the bottom.
Fancy.
So imagine like a big stone wolf's head.
Yeah.
All right, so the open jaws of the wolf's head form a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock. The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave. Torches and iron brackets line the walls. From somewhere deep inside, you hear the echoing sounds of a flute. Some of the notes are discordant, painfully so.
A flute, you say?
Yep. Yeah, so standing there in front of you are a bunch of werewolves, and then there are two additional, I think these are werewolves. Yep, further back. Aziana and Devanka, you don't know their in-character names, but yeah. That's what I'm referring to in the map. So yeah, and so one, you speak up.
Yeah, I didn't know about some musical instrument being heard, and I'm like, okay. I try to match
Yeah.
the music with my own instruments.
Interesting.
Which-
Okay, you do a terrible
I
job
do a
though with
terrible
that
job.
roll.
But yeah, I was also using the Ring of Influence, Animal Influence, to hopefully, I don't know if that would have made a difference.
Yeah. Let me look and see if werewolves could be influenced by that. I think they're monsters. Yeah, they're shapeshifters, or they wouldn't be affected by something that affects beasts. Wolves maybe, but they are not under the direct control of these guys.
Okay, so I like
They are
try-
way more low.
I tried to match the music. It was like, yeah, that didn't work, and just walk up saying, werewolves. It's come to our attention that you've been attacking the town. Why have you done such things? That you have threatened the town. Why have you done such a thing?
Okay. They say, well, we have to eat somehow. And then when the one in the back here says that, the other werewolves kind of let like out sort of howling laughs, in a way, like barking laughs.
Oh.
And the wolves in front are wag their tails and stare at you. Really?
Just like negotiation wise, I'm certainly like, I'm sure there are many wizards out there who can perform, conjure food and whatnot. If you agree to end your hostilities, I'm sure we can arrange allowing you to get all the food you would ever need.
They say, this is again the same one speaks up and says, that is true, but there is also the thrill of the hunt. Makes the meat taste that much sweeter.
Hunt, you say? Well, there's no greater prey than Strahd. Why don't you kill him? No, that's just ridiculous.
That would be funny, but yeah.
Well, I can't really match the offer of the thrill of the hunt, but seriously, we are going to have to come to blows if we can't reach an arrangement to end hostilities here.
Yeah, so as she's talking to them, I'm just going to take a few steps back. And, let's see. Perfect. I'm going to go into a rage.
And
Oh, okay. If we're going into combat and are we we're past the point of no return.
yeah,
Yeah, I was
did
gonna start
they
shooting.
respond to my last statement beforehand, or?
I can't remember exactly what you said. I thought it was a joke.
I don't really think there is a point of return.
Yeah, I was never gonna talk. I was.
There was a
Most
possibility that they could have resolved this peacefully, but okay.
Actually, it was. This actually plays out very differently depending on choices you guys made before and order of things and people you knew and all that. But the situation as it is now is you're just some people that have wandered into their territory and you look armed, you have silver, you don't.
Oh, yeah, as I go into a rage, I'm going to take the dash action.
Okay.
And I'm going to gore this wolf here.
Okay. I will let you do
A surprise.
that and then initiative and then we will end the session.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, Bjorn.
Yeah.
You've just
Of course,
killed us all.
Bungled the heck out of it.
Well, it was a bonus action, so.
You misread the situation.
Yeah. Alright, everybody roll initiative, please. Make sure you're
Oh,
hovering over your token.
Good thing I
Oh.
was perfectly ready.
Shoot. I'm gonna have to clear this off and then I will manually add people.
Damn.
'Cause I forgot to.
My second most dexterous character, and she's rolling shit on her initiatives.
I don't know, man. You're pretty dexterous.
I mean, I've got a +2, that's all. It's about average.
Alright, Cole. You already did yours. One, you got a
7.14.
7.14.
7.14.
Lucian, you got a awesome 24.18.
That sounds like a radio station.
Darius got a 14.14. You're at 9.14. Alright, and then I'll do these guys real quick. The wolves, I have them all enacted at once.
What? How did they go first? I thought Bjorn was taking them by surprise with a surprise round. Okay. Oh, you mean you're
Yeah, but
rolling
he-
for
he
them?
missed.
Right.
You're rolling their initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the werewolves.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright, Kirill goes on his own.
We're so gonna die. Thank you, Bjorn. We could have gained an
Okay.
ally, and now we're going to die. Oh well.
I'm gonna do Devaka and Aziana. They also go
Makes
by
you feel any
themselves.
better. Killed.
Well, let's hope we've got some area effect spells like that fire flask or whatever else.
Does anybody have a keg of black powder?
Yeah, that would be great right now.
Something
I've
like
got some vials of oil.
I have a single fly of oil as well. Yeah.
I've got
Okay.
5 of them. A lot of werewolves.
Probably should have got a couple more of those.
Yeah, those are the orders, and actually looks surprisingly accurate based on
Yeah.
Events.
how it actually would happen.
Yeah.
Alright, and with that, we're gonna end the session and start off next time with crazy combat.
Crazy
Yeah, this is
combat.
gonna.
Yes.
Again, next session is in January already, right?
January 1st.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
Happy New Year.
New Year.
Yeah, is there going to be a problem next session?